Why? 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 Why?
Friends, I would like to welcome you to this session which I have named Being Intentional. In this session, we are going to discover the power of why. This session by far is the most powerful session in this entire workshop. So, I request your undivided attention for this session. If you get it right, trust me, you will be just unstoppable. So, let's get on with this session. So, if I have to define this session in 2 lines, I would say, if your why is clear, then the how is very easy, right? So, let's look at the blueprint of this entire workshop and see where we are today. Okay, so today we're going to start with being intentional, right? So, let's look at the intention for this session. And the intention is to seek answers to the following questions. What is the intention or purpose behind this goal? Okay, and what will this goal get you in the end? Right? Now let's look at the traditional way of setting and getting goals and how finding the why or the purpose or intention makes it more practical and logical. So this is what we always do, right? We set a goal, okay? Then we plan some actions, right? To achieve that goals. But the question is, I mean, it looks fairly simple, right? You set a goal, you plan some actions and you take actions, right? But the question is, if it is so simple, why are we not able to achieve it? Right? So let me ask you a question. What drives you to take action? Think about it. What drives you to take action? Let me answer that for you. Motivation. You only take action when you are motivated. Okay? Now, what is motivation? And we keep talking about it all the time, oh, you know what, I'm not motivated enough, my work environment is not motivating, whatever. But what is motivation? Motivation is an emotion. Okay? Now, it could be fear or excitement. It could be negative emotions or positive emotion. Doesn't matter. Okay? Both of them can get you into action. Right? For example, suppose your goal is weight loss. Okay, so your goal is weight loss. There is a possibility that it is being driven by a negative emotion of fear because probably you recently did some test, medical test, and the doctor said your cholesterol is high and you need to be careful. Or it could be possibly a positive emotion also, okay, that you want to get fitter, you want to run a marathon, something like that. So your emotion could be negative as well as positive, but that emotion will motivate you and that motivation will give you action. Right? I hope you notice the difference. Okay, the difference is the goal setting and planning is a conscious mind activity. So you consciously plan your goals, you set your goals, like you sit down and consciously do it. But getting to your goals is a subconscious mind activity. Okay, so your motivation to perform the actions comes from your subconscious mind, which is your feeling mind. Okay, and which we are going to do a lot of work on the subconscious mind in the coming sessions and you'll just love it. Okay, so don't worry about it right now if you don't know about it. Okay, your conscious mind does not understand the language of your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind is a feeling mind. Okay, right? So whenever you set goals consciously, it is not in the language which the subconscious mind understands, and that is where the gap is, and that is what we'll understand going forward. So it is very important that you state your goals in the language which your subconscious mind understands. Okay? So this is where the why comes in. Okay? What is the intention behind this goal? It is an answer to a very simple question. What will I get if I achieve this goal? Simple. What will you get? So in regards to your goal, also think about it. What will you get when you achieve this goal? Right? So suppose you have a health goal to reduce 20 kgs in 5 months. Okay, so you consciously write it down. I want to reduce 20 kgs in 5 months. Okay, so first thing you have to ask yourself is, what will you achieve if you get this goal? Right? Now you'll get multiple answers like I feel happy, right? I feel energetic. Okay, if you lose weight, this is what you'll feel. Okay, I'll feel enthusiastic. You'll feel a lot of enthusiasm in doing a lot of work. Okay, now these are outcomes which your subconscious mind understands. Remember, your subconscious mind does not understand 20 kgs or 5 months, because that is the language of your conscious mind. The subconscious mind is a feeling mind and understands the feelings, okay, which you will get after you achieve that goal, right? So when you say, I want $1 million, right? Your subconscious mind does not understand $1 million, but it understands the feeling of happiness or stability which you will experience when you earn that money, right? Similarly, when you say, I want a Mercedes Benz, your subconscious mind does not understand a Mercedes Benz, but it understands the feeling of safety and security and pride which you will experience when you own and drive that Mercedes Benz. Okay, now like there are some goals which you said, like I want a promotion. Okay, so your subconscious mind does not understand promotion, as it only understands the feeling of confidence or accomplishment which that promotion will give you. So when you set goals, what your subconscious mind wants to know is, what will that $1 million or Mercedes Benz or that promotion get you as an experience? Okay, that is very important. And once that goal is translated into a language which your subconscious mind understands, then you will see a movement in the motivation to fulfill the intention. Okay, till then there is no movement, right? So now I want you to pause for a moment and think of some of the goals in your life which you could not achieve. You realize that either you did not take any action or you stopped actions midway. And any guess why that happened? Think about it. The action stopped due to lack of motivation, right? And the motivation comes from the intention of the goal. That is very important. So in all probabilities, you did not state the intention of your goal in the language which the subconscious mind understands, and that's why you probably could not achieve the goal, right? So I'm sure that makes sense, a lot of sense to you, right? I hope you're getting the whole thing. Now, when you ask this question, what is the intention or purpose behind this goal? What will this goal get you? It is not about good or bad intention or right or wrong intention, okay? It is about having an empowering intention which will motivate you to take consistent actions. So there are two things here. One is the intention and one is having an empowering intention behind it, right? So I'll give an example. So let's understand the importance of empowering intentions. So let's look at the goal of this gentleman whom you see on the screen, okay? So his goal is to lose weight, okay? And the action he's taking is going to the gym, right? His intention is to look smart and impress his girlfriend. So probably his girlfriend told him at some point of time that you're overweight, okay? So his intention was, I'll go to the gym, get fit, and my girlfriend will get impressed, right? So I said before, like, it's not about right, wrong, or good or bad intentions, but it is about empowering and powerful intentions, right? Now what will happen is, this guy will go to the gym, okay, and maybe after a month he tones down a bit, he loses some fat here and there, and he meets his girlfriend and she tells him, oh wow, you look smart and handsome, okay? Now guess what happens? The subconscious mind gets a message that the intention has been fulfilled, and so it loses motivation. And when there is no motivation, there is no action, right? Now let's see what happens when the intention is empowering, okay? So let's see the same example where he has a goal of losing weight and his action is going to the gym. Now he set a new intention that I want to stay healthy and fit for my whole life, because that will make me feel confident and happy. So now he's talking about the experience. What will going to the gym and losing weight give him? It will make him feel confident and feel happy, right? So if you see, this intention is very empowering and long lasting, and it will keep him motivated and take consistent actions to achieve his goal, because he would like to stay confident and happy throughout his life. Simple, right? Now I'll give you a classic example from my life, okay? So almost 15 years back, when I decided to convert my passion into profession, that is to get into the world of coaching, I did the following. Like, my intention was very clear. So my goal was to become the best coach. Okay, my action was to obtain relevant certifications. So I went and got my certifications done. Okay, the intention was, I was already working in a corporate. So my intention was, the coaching industry was booming. So the intention was to use the new skill to create an additional source of income. Right? Now, if you ask me, the intention is, there's nothing right or wrong about this intention. Okay, or nor good or bad. Okay, but it was not empowering enough. So what happened was, the intention was not so empowering. So I used to get a couple of clients, make some money here and there, and the subconscious mind used to get the message that the intention is fulfilled because you're making money, right? And I used to lose motivation and probably not go really after training assignments. So I used to get offhand one or a couple of assignments here, there. I used to do lectures and all. That was fine, but I used to not aggressively go after it, right? So what I did was, I came across the power of intention and how it works, right? The magic of it. So what I did was, I set a new intention. Now this is the best part. Okay, so whatever your goal is right now, look at the intention and you can reframe that intention once again. Okay, so it's not necessary that you set it once, so it has to stay that way. You can always shift to a new and more powerful intention. So this is what I did. So my initial intention was to create additional income for myself, but it was not empowering. Okay, so now I shifted my intention. Okay, I modified it and made it more powerful, and the new intention was to help people create the life they want, as that will give me a sense of fulfillment. It will give me a feeling of fulfillment, right? And so what happened was, once I changed the intention, it gave me an entirely new outlook to the entire work I was doing, and I was super motivated and felt that I was gifted with some divine responsibility to help people create the life they want. And I experienced major transformation, and you won't believe, the money became the byproduct. It just started flowing. I didn't have to focus on the money part at all, right? It became a byproduct, and it automatically started flowing for me. So remember one very important thing: you will be able to get into action to achieve your goal only when there is an emotional connect. Okay, that is why it is said, emotion puts you into action. Okay, emotion puts me into action. Okay, this is very important to understand this, right? So the emotional connect does not come from the goal itself. This is the point, right? The goal, whatever you define, the goal itself will not motivate you, right? It comes from what will you experience after you achieve that goal. So it could be happiness, fulfillment, peace of mind, or anything, because your subconscious mind is a feeling mind. Remember that. Okay. So what will happen is, your intention of achieving the goal motivates you to take action, which helps you to achieve your goal. Okay. So this is the cycle which you got to understand, right? I'm going to leave the screen on for a couple of seconds so that you can look at it. And of course, you can always take a screenshot and you could have a look at it and see how it works for you, right? I will see you in the next session, where we are going to explore the connection between feelings and thoughts. The next section can prove to be a life changer, as you will see how this connection drives your life, literally. Okay, so please go to the worksheet named Finding Your Why from the Master Goal Gettings workbook and complete the worksheet for right now after this session, right? But before you start the worksheet, I want you to listen to this video which reveals the power of purpose. It's courtesy Team Fearless. You will love it. It's just amazing. And I'll see you soon.
When you wake up every morning, what drives you?
If you want to live a life of success, a life of complete success, happiness and fulfillment, you must find your purpose. You see, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you don't know what drives you, what inspires you, then you have no reason to improve your life. How can you improve your life if you have no reason to improve it?
Your purpose is always something that lights a fire in you. I will do this no matter what. My family is counting on me. my friends are counting on me. I am counting on me. So write down your purpose, carry it with you everywhere, feel it deep, and promise yourself every day you will live out your purpose with zero excuses.
Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? What's the reason? Why do you exist?
What is the reason you wake up every day and do what you do? Is it for yourself? Or is it for the people who need you? Is it for the people who took care of you and now they're too weak to take care of themselves? So your why shouldn't be because of you. It should be because the people who need you. It should be because you love them enough to keep fighting.
Did you know, and do you not agree, that right now there is someone who has less intelligence than you, started with less money than you, less opportunities than you have, and worst of all, has less passion than you, and they are living their dreams, earning millions, or doing something that you would love to do. Someone has already done and is already doing what you want to do. And no, they didn't fall into a rich family to do so. They were not born lucky. You know you can be more. You can have more, do more, and be more. You know this. You wouldn't be listening otherwise.
See, a lot of people, they're gonna tell you not to fight for your dream because they didn't have the strength to fight for their dream. Make the decision today that I'm not doing this for a check. I'm not doing this for a house. I'm not doing this for a car. I'm doing this for my purpose.
When you can't go a day without thinking about it. When you dream about it, wake up thinking about it and can't rest until you conquer it. When you don't mind sacrificing because of it. When nothing is greater than knowing you can conquer it. When you don't need the alarm clock to wake you because it's fueling every part of your soul, then you know your purpose. Your purpose is that fire. Your reason for doing what you do. Why do you do what you do? Why do you want that success so bad? What is the fuel to your fire?
Find your why. Your why will pull you up when you feel like you don't have the strength to get up anymore. Your why will keep you fighting when everyone else thinks you are out for the count. Why? Who are you fighting for? What drives you?
Is your purpose your family? Is it to prove the doubters wrong? Is it to prove yourself right? What is your purpose? Write down your purpose. Carry it with you everywhere. Feel it deep and promise yourself every day you will live your purpose with zero excuses.
Your purpose, find it, and you will have no problem becoming a phenomenal success. Because purpose moves mountains. It moves mountains and opens up doors that didn't exist. It gives you the fire that you need to burn down the world of limitations. The water you need to drown doubt. Your why, your purpose, it's everything. Find it.